Welcome to my channel. I'm Tim, a professional mariner, an alternative energy enthusiast, and an adventure traveler. Come along as I split my time between work and traveling the world and trying to find better ways for sustainability. My son and I were traveling in Spain when we happened upon $21 tickets from Malaga all the way to the island of Mallorca. So we said, why not? And figured we'd check out the capital, Palma, for a couple days. It's about a 2-hour flight from Malaga to Mallorca. Mallorca is one of the Balearic Islands that sits off the east coast of Spain in the Mediterranean. We got a great Airbnb right on the edge of the harbor on the western side, close to everything, and able to walk down and take a nice walk right around the harbor, along all the marinas. $1 million yachts everywhere. It was really nice. So we walked into town and started to have a look around and see what kind of things we could see. We walked along until we worked up an appetite and found a place to eat. Holy, if they didn't have something right there on the water for us. Beautiful. After that, we found this thing and said, hey, you know what? We should get in the water, but not in one of these, but with this guy. This guy here was going to hook us up with a snorkel trip the next day. So we got in his little boat and headed out of the marina. He was telling us this marina has something like 2,700 boats in it, and the slips aren't even full because it was very early in the season. We headed out around the coast, and as we went, you could see different places. It's gorgeous everywhere. And think about the history that's involved and the different empires that rolled through and battled here. That was a lighthouse left over from the Romans. It was a super cloudy day, and being the beginning of June, the Mediterranean hadn't had time to warm up yet. But nevertheless, we got to a spot, and our captain gave us some gear, and we looked like aliens. Maybe what we'd look like if we went to another planet, but anyway, we got in the water and away we went. Despite the cloudy day and the very cold water, the visibility wasn't great either, but that wasn't going to dampen our spirits. We had heard that these rocks are totally loaded with little teeny octopus, but I guess they're masters of disguise, and they certainly did a good job for us, because try as we might, even with our alien gear, we couldn't find any of them. If you happen to find any, if you see any octopus, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Damn if we didn't look though. So I was just swimming along doing my thing, and I came around the corner and found this guy looking at me. This is a cuttlefish. I've eaten them for dinner and read about them and seen them on TV, but never seen one in real life. Well, he saw me and figured that's all he needed to see, so away he went. I figured I'd check out this special seagrass. This grass is a protected species. It's called Palma Mallorca. And I guess it's endangered or something, but anyway, boats that drop their anchors on it are subject to fines and even confiscation. Pretty protective of their seagrass. I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, we weren't going to do any damage to it, and not finding any octopus on this side of the bay, we figured we'd climb out of the water and try to warm up a little bit. We noticed some marine mammals had the same idea. Climbed out of the water and beached themselves and were laying in the sun. I think they were the marine mammals of the Parisian variety. A short walk to the top of the bluff revealed a beautiful little hidden bay over here. The bluff actually turned out to be almost like a causeway with separating two little bays. We had beautiful views on either side. That's the side that we were on. Jake and I made our way over here and looked out, and this looked pretty cool, and the visibility looked better. There's a reason for that. The water was a lot colder, so I think this water was flushed out a lot more. But anyway, manned up and headed down the jagged rocks, and into the water we went, still looking for the octopus. Finding no octopus, we walked back up the hill and over to the other side, and back down, and made our way back to the boat. Safely back aboard, we loaded up and headed back to the dock. They did this pretty cool thing. I guess they call it the Mediterranean Moor, but this is without using anchors. I guess all the marinas have this really heavy-duty anchor chain that runs down the centers of all the slips, and they run lines that sink underwater back to the dock. And so as this guy demonstrates, he backs up to the wall, ties off 2 stern lines, and then you'll see him pick up the sunken line here that will go down and lift up the line that goes all the way up to the really heavy-duty chain that's in the middle of the marina that the boat's tied to on both sides, and it holds you off the wall. Works pretty well, I guess. I mean, they do it all over everywhere, they just don't do it here. But maybe they got a better idea than we do, I don't know. That night we went to a restaurant in the marina. The food was wonderful, but we couldn't help but notice right next to us was tied up the boat I'd been dreaming of all my life, the Nordhaven 86. And there it was, right next to where we were eating. Hang on a minute, what are these R2-D2 looking things? Actually, they're recycling bins. What you don't see is they have a big cassette underneath them, and a truck comes by and pulls the whole unit right out of the ground, keeping all the smell and yuckiness and everything out of sight, out of smell. Really cool. Wish we kind of had those around here. Very good idea. You see them all over Spain. And so the next morning, we got up, and before we knew it, we were on the bus headed back to the airport. We really enjoyed our time in Palma de Mallorca, and in fact, I think if I go back, there's so much more of Mallorca to see. I think that we'd probably get out of Palma a little bit more. But anyway, it was just a short trip, really easy to get to. I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching.